And exhale, bring the forehead down to the mat. Bring your awareness to the present moment by bringing awareness to the quality of the breath, in and out through the nose exclusively as best as you can. Arrive. Walk your hands over to the right. Left hand on top. Soften the left shoulder down. Reach the hands a little bit farther away from you. Lift up and walk your hands over to the left. Right hand on top. I like to exaggerate the shoulder up and then soften down. Come back to center. Prop up onto your fingertips. Start to press down underneath the arms. Bring the forehead down. Feel the engagement under the shoulders and armpits. Soften the wrists. Press up to a tabletop position. Tuck the toes and draw some circles with the torso to the right. Forward, back, and around. Go both directions. Almost all the way to an upward dog and back to a child's pose, just feeling out. Neutral spine. One round of cat-cow. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Neutral. Tuck the toes, hover the knees, shift the weight forward 2 inches. Downward dog. Pedal out the feet, bend one knee at a time. Shoulders open up underneath, open up across the upper back. Soft bend in the knees, walk to the top of the mat. Let's ragdoll, bend one knee at a time, bend both knees at a time. And bring the feet together. Soften the knees, let the entire upper back relax. Round up to stand. Bring the palms to touch, shoulders roll back and down. Connect to the present moment. Inhale, sweep the arms wide and overhead. Look up, reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Step the right foot back, lunge. Left foot back plank. Lower to your knees if you need to. We're going to add a chaturanga push-up right away. Lower down halfway into upward facing dog. Hang out here. Gently open the front of the body, shoulders away from the ears. Tuck your toes, downward dog. Inhale, lift onto the toes. Exhale, press the heels down. Bend the knees and walk to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Soften the knees, round up to stand. Inhale, arms above your head. Hold the left wrist with the right hand. Pull up and up and up and lean to the right. And switch out. Try not to arch the back. I know I do kind of a lot. Pull up on the right hand, hips to the right. Stretch down through the right side of the body. And lift back up. Interlace your fingers. Press a button on the ceiling for 3 breaths. Lift out. Swan dive forward. Halfway lift, long flat back. From here, hands down, plank. Lower all the way down. Rest the forehead on the left hand. Bring the right foot in, quad stretch. Switch. Move mindfully between transitions, even when they seem really basic. And release. Cobra, tops of the feet down. Squeeze the legs strong and lift up halfway. Lower. Tabletop, downward facing. Soft bend in the knees. Walk to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Round up to stand. Palms together. Inhale, arms overhead. Hold the left wrist with the right hand. Draw in the lower belly, especially side body stretch. Imagine yourself growing taller. Lift out, switch out the grip. Come back to center. Lift the gaze, but cactus the arms open. Lengthen the tailbone down, elbows are wide. Reach your arms overhead, palms face each other. Look up, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, long flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Soften the knees and round up. Arm overhead, 3 breaths or a back bend. Lift out, stand up tall, forward fold. Round up to stand. Utkatasana, feet together, bend the knees, and sit back, awkward pose. Stand up, palms touch. Inhale, arms overhead. Leave the chest lifted. Open the arms, cactus arms for a reach. Lift the arms back up overhead, draw in the core, reach up even taller. Exhale, fold forward. Hands down, step the right foot to a lunge. Left foot back plank. Chaturanga, just one, so slow. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Balance on the left foot, step the right foot between the hands, lunge. Inhale, lower the left knee, draw the shoulders back. Exhale, try to press the legs straight, press through the back heel. Lunge, back knee stays lifted. Lunge, twist. Left hand down, right arm up. Right hand back down. Right foot back to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward dog. Bring the left foot between the hands. Lunge. This is bothering me. Lower the right knee. Look straight ahead. Exhale, pyramid pose. Lunge. Lunge twist, right hand down, left arm up. Left hand down. Plank. I'm going to lower my knees because I'm working on getting back into chaturanga life. All right, double chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Top of the mat. Halfway lift. Inhale, long flat spine. Forward fold. Bend the knees and sit all the way down. Butterfly, soles of the feet together, knees apart. Hold the outside edges of the feet. Shoulders roll back and down. Let's move forward with a flat back. When you start to feel sensations, tuck the chin and lean back. Back with a round spine. And sit up, building from the lower spine. Straighten out the spine, and fold forward. Forward with a flat back, back with a round. So many, not very many words to choose from sometimes. And reverse the direction. Pull the chest through to sit up. Sit up. Reverse tabletop. Soles of the feet on the mat. Hip width distance. Hands behind you. Fingers point toward the heels. Press to lift. Sit down. Find staff pose. So it's it's the idea is to create a right angle with the body and to use your hands beside you to press down to lengthen the spine. So it's like you're going to press down and lift your hips, but you don't. I've got really long arms, so I've got plenty of room to do that. If it feels far away, you can go up on your knuckles or use props. The knees can be bent. If they're straightening, start to ground down, pressing the backs of the legs down. Lower the chin slightly to lengthen the back of your neck. Reach your arms above your head. Sit up so tall. Exhale, fold forward. Seated, fold. Seated, forward, fold. Sit up. Cross your feet at the ankles, tabletop. One cat-cow. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Neutral. Lift the right leg up behind you. Redistribute the weight between the hands. Right knee faces down. Bend the right knee and draw some circles to the right, in, back, and around. Step the right foot up between your hands. Kneeling lunge. For a little extra, scoop the tailbone forward, tuck the chin. Make sure you're not rolling in onto the arch of the right foot. Half split. Sit up, sit all the way back. Right leg is out in front of you. Arms overhead. And lengthen out over the right leg. Sit up, sit all the way back. Right leg is out in front of you. Sit up. Shift your weight forward to a lunge. Back knee lifts. Back to a plank. Scan the body right to left. Tabletop. Extend the left leg back and up. Shrug out of the shoulders. So you might practice shrugging and then that way you know what not to do. Using the whole body to stay lifted and off the mat. Let's bend the left knee and draw circles. Left foot between your hands. Kneeling lunge. Half split. Sit up tall, lengthen through the side of the body, sides of the body, and out over your left leg. Sit up tall, lengthen through the side of the body, sides of the body, and out over your left leg. Sit up. We're back to a lunge. Back to plank. Tabletop. One cat-cow. Inhale, arch. Long exhale, round. Neutral. Puppy pose. Walk your hands to the top of the mat. Leave the hips over the knees. Bring the forehead down. Into Sphinx. Shift the weight forward. Land on your stomach. Prop up onto your elbows. Forearm distance between the elbows. My hair today is bothering me. And start to press down underneath the wrists, the hands. Unshrug the shoulders. Press the tops of the feet down and arch the chest through. Release. Tabletop. Child's pose on the elbows. Sit up on your elbows and, well, in child's pose, and touch each shoulder. Release. Tabletop. Downward facing dog. Step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Soften the knees and round up to standing. Inhale, arms above your head. 3 breaths. Step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Lift out, swan dive forward. Right foot back, lunge. Inhale, lower the right knee, look straight ahead, shoulders back. Exhale, pyramid pose. 2 more times. Forward, shoulders back. Long exhale, draw in the core, press through the back heel, bring the left hip back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, pyramid pose. Lunge, back knee stays lifted, lunge twist, right hand down, left arm up. Left hand down. Big step to the top of the mat, exhale over the legs. Round up. Arms overhead, 4 breaths. Lift out, swan dive forward. Left foot steps back. Lunge. Lower the left knee, shoulders draw back. Inhale. Exhale, pyramid pose. Inhale forward, feel the hip flexors. Exhale, press the legs straight. Inhale, forward. Long exhale, feel the hamstrings. Lunge. Lunge twist. Left hand down, right arm opens. Right hand down. Top of the mat, forward fold. Lengthen out the spine over your now longer legs. Round up to standing. Separate the feet about hip width. Keep the feet facing forward. Interlace your hands behind the back. Roll the shoulder blades together. Lift the chin, the sternum. Exhale, fold forward. Let the hands float away from you, over you. Let the knees bend. Keep your hands together behind you. Soften the knees and round back up. A little bit of a balance challenge. Bring the palms to touch the feet together. Inhale, arms overhead. Hold the left wrist with the right hand, side body stretch. Lift out and switch. Come back to center, cactus, the arms open. And lift. Swan dive forward. Bend the knees and sit all the way down. Butterfly. Legs, bring the feet together. Hold the outsides of the feet, shoulders, roll back and down. Fold forward over butterfly legs. Sit up. Turn up, face you. Lean on the left hand. Keep the legs where they are. Lean on the left hand and actually lean to the left so that you can get your right hand on top of the right knee more toward the inner thigh. And then sit back down as you press the right knee away. Kind of like when we stand with straddle legs and the knees are bent, heels in, toes out. You dip your one shoulder forward at a time. That's what we're going for. Switch sides. So if you need to, just for extra leverage and space, you can lean all the way onto the right hip, let the left hip lift, and press the left arm away from you, the left leg. And come back to center. You could try to do both at a time. The shoulders will shrug. And if your knees are up really high and this just feels like ridiculous, I remember how that feels, I promise. Just a little bit at a time. If at the very least you could just practice holding where you are and build some arm strength by statically pressing the legs away. Release. Place the soles of the feet on the mat, almost like you're going to set up for a reverse tabletop, but we're just going to windshield wiper the knees side to side. And turn to face the long edge of your mat. Extend your legs out in front of you, staff pose. Remember, use your arms to lengthen the torso. Release the hands, arms, lift above your head. Exhale, fold forward. Sit up. Cross your feet at the ankles, tabletop. One cat-cow. Inhale to arch. Long exhale, round. Neutral. Tuck the toes, hover the knees, shift the weight forward 2 inches. Downward facing dog. Stand on the left foot, lift the right leg behind you. Let the hip open, press with the right hand to level the shoulders. Pigeon, right side. Stand on the left foot, lift the right leg behind you. Let the hip open, press with the right hand. Think length through the torso as you fold over the leg. So there's a tendency to kind of round and crunch to the right, or I guess they'll bring the upper body to the left because that's compensating for the hip opening, and we want that hip to open. So actively reach out over the front leg, bringing the right hip back. As you fold over the leg, so there's a tendency to kind of round and crunch to the right, or bring the upper body to the left because it's compensating for the hip opening, and we want that hip to open. So actively reach out over the front leg, bring the right hip back. Lift up, or okay, never mind. Stay there for a few more breaths. If you practice a quad stretch, you have time to do so now. Lift up, or okay, never mind. Stay there for a few more breaths. Start to make your way back to a downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up just for the reach to explore how different this feels. 2 feet. Upward facing, ripple through. Downward facing, press back. Left leg lifts up behind you. Pigeon, left side. Downward facing, press back. Left leg lifts up behind you. Pigeon, left side. Stay there or quad stretch. Start to press back to a downward facing dog with the left leg lifted for three-legged dog. And 2 feet. Upward facing ripple through. Child's pose. Exhale, press back. Sit up. Well, press up to a tabletop. I guess sit up works too. Bring your feet out and around in front of you. And lie back on your back. Hug the right knee into your chest. Really squeeze the leg in. Try to appreciate the pressure on the hip flexor. Relax the expression. Release. Switch sides. Draw the left knee in. Oh, this hip needs to pop for like months now. And release. Hug both knees in. Remember, don't let the feet cross. You want them right next to each other. One hand on each knee or the box grip. And release. Bring your arms overhead. Full body stretch. And sit up. Bring the sole of the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Lengthen up tall and over the right leg. Sit up and switch out the legs. Sole of the right foot is on the inside of the left foot. Reach your arms overhead and fold forward. Out. Release, reverse tabletop, hands behind you, fingers pointing toward the heels, press and lift. Lower down. Extend your legs out in front of you, sit up tall, arms overhead, and fold forward. Ooh, hi, lower back. Sit up. Cross the left leg over the right, all the way so that the knees are stacked. Your left foot should be right next to you. Right leg's extended. Lift up, sit up, and fold over with a long spine. Release. We're going to bring the forehead to the knee. Press down and away with your hands for a little bit extra, but round the spine. Bring the stomach in. Ooh, I'm already feeling it, and I'm not even like near yet. Feel the IT band, feel that zing sensation down the body, the back. I feel it all the way into the neck. Lift out, switch the legs. So extend your left leg, cross the right leg over all the way so that the knees stack. Reach up, try to sit evenly between the sit bones, and fold over. Sit up, round spine, forehead to knee. And release. Extend your legs out in front of you. Reverse plank. Hands behind you. Lift up, flatten the feet. Breathe, squeeze, fly. Sit down. Arms lift overhead. Legs are extended out in front of you. Forward fold. Sit up. Turn to face the long edge of the mat. Left foot in, right foot out. Reach up and over with your left hand. Keep this in the side body and the right inner thigh so we're not dipping forward. Sit up, baby wild thing. Lean on the left hand, left knee, right foot. Open up. Sit down. Sit up tall, arms side to side. Use the torso to rotate toward the right leg. Right hand on fingertips beside you. Left arm reaches up, over and across for the pinky edge of the right foot. Press down with the right hand. Pull with the left. Sit up and switch out the legs. Right foot in, left foot out. Right arm up and over. Sit up, baby wild thing. Slowly sit down, arms side to side. Be a little bit strict. Twist to the left. Left hand down, right arm reaches over and across. I wonder if this will ever feel closer. Probably not. Hold on to the outside edge of the left foot. Press down with the left hand and pull with the right to twist. And sit up. Bring your left foot in, sit up tall. Shoulders roll back and down. Just stretch the neck out a little at your own pace. Just go every direction, up, down, right, left. Tilt. And center. Reach your arms overhead. Inhale. Float the arms down to the right. Twist. Right hand behind you. Left hand is on the right knee. Bring the right shoulder blade back. Release, switch sides, arms overhead. Maintain the length of the spine, twist to the left. Back to center. Closing breath. Inhale, arms above your head. Reach up, lengthen. Exhale. Lower the hands down. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your time, your presence, your practice, your dedication. Thank you. It's inspiring to me to have you guys here. And until next time, namaste. Namaste.